Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to try to help you fix whatever audio issues you might be having with your Apple Airpods. It's actually a problem that I recently ran into. I was listening to music through Spotify, and I basically couldn't listen to it with how things were going. It was stuttering, stopping, and starting constantly. But what helped fix my particular issue is I actually just took the AirPods back to the case, put them in the case, and then closed the case for about 30 seconds. And then after that period of time, I opened them back up, took the AirPods out, and at that point in time, actually things were starting to work again. So it was kind of just a soft reset, was able to get things back working again. Now, if you're looking to do a hard reset with your AirPods, if this doesn't work, I'll have a more in-depth video on how to do just that. I'll link it right at the top of the video description to show you how to do that hard reset. But some other things that could also cause your music to stutter or skip or buffer, for instance, is if you're hooked into an internet connection where a lot of the bandwidth is being used. So let's say, for instance, you're hooked in to the Wi-Fi at your house, and maybe someone at your house is downloading a large file or maybe watching HD video, or just a lot of the bandwidth is being used. That could potentially affect the audio that you're listening to, for instance, if you're listening through Spotify. Also, if you're connected to the data towers for your cell phone service, if you're in an area where there's a ton of people utilizing those data resources, that could also be a situation where it's just having a hard time load the music that you listen to. Or you might be out of range, for instance, of your Wi-Fi at your house or those cell data towers. Those also could be issues that prevent you from listening to your songs or the audio that you want without buffering. And then one more thing that it could potentially be, you could be in a situation where you're running low on battery in your AirPods. That could cause interruption in listening to whatever music that you're trying to consume. And it might be even a situation where one of your AirPods has a good charge, but the other one doesn't. So you're getting more of issues in one particular AirPod as opposed to the other. So if it is a charge situation, just make sure that you go ahead, put them back in your case. Make sure your case is charged up as well. And with them back at a full charge, see if you're still having the same audio issues that you were before. So as a quick recap here, a soft reset actually fixed my issue where I just put them back in the AirPods case, let it close for about 30 seconds, open the case back up, take the AirPods out. That's what worked for me. You could also be in a situation where you're out of range of whatever internet connection that you're using to try to listen to, for instance, Spotify. If you're out of range, that can affect the clarity and buffering and things such as that when you're listening to music. Also, if the bandwidth is being used up on whatever internet connection that you're hooked into, that could also affect your audio quality. So these are some things to keep in mind, as well as just if your AirPods are charged or not, or maybe they're depleted, very low on charge. That could also interrupt whatever you are listening to. So I hope this video is helpful. And again, guys, if you want to do a hard reset with your Apple AirPods, so essentially disconnecting them from your device and then reconnecting them, I'll have a separate tutorial video on how to do just that, linked right at the top of the video description. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you back here next time.